Hello and welcome to The Print. I am Sama Kandil. French prosecutors on Tuesday carried out searches at the Paris offices of social media platform X, formerly Twitter, as part of an investigation into alleged algorithmic bias, foreign interference, and the dissemination of illegal content on the platform. The searches were conducted by the Cybercrime Unit of the Paris Prosecutor's Office J3, with support from Europol and the French Gendarmerie's National Cybersecurity Unit. The operation relates to an investigation that was formally opened in January 2025, according to the Paris Prosecutor's Office. The probe centers on allegation that X's algorithms were deliberately biased and may have been used for the purposes of foreign interference. The investigation was triggered by the complaints from two individuals, including Eric Bothorel, a liberal lawmaker from President Emmanuel Macron's Renaissance Party. Bothorel alleged that changes to X's recommendation algorithm after Elon Musk acquired the platform in 2022 had distorted the normal functioning of automated data processing systems. He formally alerted the prosecutor's cybercrime unit in January 2025, following what he described as suspicious amplification of political content on the platform. I sent a letter to the Cyber J3 prosecutor's office on this subject on January 12, Bothorel wrote on X. A separate complaint filed by a senior cybersecurity official within the French civil service accused X of algorithmic changes that amplified nasty political content, raising concerns about democratic integrity and public discourse. The investigation was later expanded to include scrutiny of Grok, the AI chatbot developed by Musk's company XAI and integrated into X. French prosecutors said they received additional reports alleging that Grok had contributed to the dissemination of Holocaust denial content, the spread of sexual deepfakes, the creation of non-consensual sexually explicit material involving women and minors. In November, Paris prosecutors confirmed they were examining Grok after it generated French-language posts questioning the use of gas chambers of Auschwitz, a criminal offense under French law. More recently, Grok has faced global backlash for allowing users to generate explicit deepfake content, further intensifying regulatory scrutiny. As part of the investigation, the Paris prosecutor's office has summoned Elon Musk and former ex-CEO Linda Yaccarino to appear for hearings on April 20. Several ex-employees have also been called in for questioning. It remains unclear whether Musk will comply. French authorities have noted that Musk has previously been uncooperative, refusing to grant investigators access to X's algorithms when requested. When the probe was initially announced, Musk described it as a political operation, arguing that it distorted French law and threatened freedom of expression. In a statement in July 2025, X said that the investigation was being used to serve a political agenda. In a notable move, the Paris prosecutor's office also announced on Tuesday that it would stop using X as a communication platform, directing the public instead to its accounts on LinkedIn and Instagram. The announcement itself was made via X. French officials have framed the case as a test of the principle that no one is above the law, regardless of a company's size or ownership. X is also currently facing several other major investigations across Europe. The European Commission has had a formal investigation open since December 2023 under the Digital Services Act, or the DSA, regarding illegal content, disinformation, and manipulative algorithms. In December 2025, the EU fined X £120 million for breaches related to blue-check deceptive design, advertising transparency, and data access for researchers. While the EU takes the lead, X has faced pressure in Germany over the spread of misinformation and has been implicated in the wider EU investigation, particularly after Musk hosted political figures there. In the United Kingdom, Ofcom, a media regulator, opened a formal investigation in January 2026 under the Online Safety Act, specifically targeting Grok's role in creating undressed images of minors. The Information Commissioner's Office, the ICO, is conducting a parallel probe in 2026 into X's use of personal data for training its AI chatbot Grok, particularly concerning the generation of deepfakes. In Ireland, the Data Protection Commission, or the DPC, previously investigated X for using EU users' data to train its Grok AI model, leading X to temporarily suspend such training in the region. Countries like Indonesia, the Philippines, and Malaysia have also temporarily blocked or investigated Grok over its image generation capabilities. The raid marks one of the most assertive actions taken by European authorities against X under EU digital regulations, which require platforms to curb harmful content and ensure transparency in algorithmic systems. Thank you for watching. For more such content, follow The Print.